Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the championship final of the men's 200-meter freestyle.
Back in Mesa, Arizona, once again for the Arena Grand Prix, the fourth event, but through three events, these are your current leaders. Connor Dwyer, Yannick Agnel from France, Michael McBroom, the top three, Megan Romano, Katinka Hozu from Hungary, Caitlin Leverance from the United States. $150,000 in total prize money, and the top eligible male and female athlete will win a one-year lease on a BMW Active Hybrid 3 Series, and there is that beautiful hybrid vehicle, and that will again go to the top eligible male and female. We mention eligible because there are collegiate athletes who may appear, like Missy Franklin, who's at Cal, among the leaders throughout the course of the series, but she is not eligible. As we take a look at the start list now for the men's 200 free, up in lane 1, Bobby Bouillet out of Stanford University, Todd Luxinger out of North Baltimore in lane 2. And in lane 3, Ryan Lochte, and got in the pool against his old pal, his old rival Michael Phelps yesterday, but certainly one of the great swimmers of all time, not only for the United States, but in the sport.
Yeah, a great representative for the sport, and if Michael's the most popular male swimmer on the planet, or male or swimmer period, then he certainly is the second most popular on the planet, because he has done a lot in his career and continues to excel.
And another interesting story, right next to Ryan Lochte and Mike McBroom in 4 is Darian Townsend, currently of South Africa, but he's in the process of becoming an American citizen. Swam at the University of Arizona, 2004 Olympic gold medalist in the 4x100 freestyle relay. And in speaking with some of the officials for USA Swimming, once he gets his citizenship approval, he's going to be a factor, maybe in the relays and maybe beyond that. So interesting to see Darren Townsend going up against Ryan Lochte. Lochte in lane 3, Townsend in lane 5. Townsend, 29 years of age, 6'5". 200-meter freestyle. Paul Biedermann of Germany set the the world record back in 2009.
You mentioned McBroom, lane 4, the top qualifier. Right there in the middle of the pool, 151.3 in the prelims. He won the 400 freestyle earlier in the meet. Had a great time there, and I talked to him after the race, and he said he was very happy with the swim, just off his best time.
We saw Ryan Lochte, and Michael Phelps swimming against one another side by side last night. But remind folks that Ryan Lochte injured his knee in early November, tore his left MCL and sprained his ACL, so working his way back. What did you see from Ryan Lochte last night and so far in the Grand Prix series?
I thought he looked great. I had a chance to talk to him and his coach David Marsh right after the race as they were discussing the strategy together of what just transpired and whether or not Ryan actually stuck to that strategy, and he did. He said he looked very smooth throughout. Ryan's going to really get back to work now, concentrate on kind of fine-tuning things, get back to work when he gets to Charlotte, and I think he's going to be a much better swimmer this summer than he is right now, obviously. And he's got a lot of room for improvement in little things, David said, and he looks good. He's changed his stroke a little bit. Greg Troy did so many incredible things with Ryan, and now he's just taking his game up just a little bit more. He's right there in lane number 3, Townsend. We talked about him, and you're right, he could be a great addition to USA Swimming. He's there in lane number 5. It's Townsend and Lochte going stroke for stroke, and the good thing now that McBroom, at least for these guys, McBroom falling off, they can see each other. Lochte breathing to his right. He knows exactly where Townsend is.
Townsend had the lead through 150 meters, but Lochte again so good underwater and off the wall. A beautiful turn at 150. McBroom coming back, but a great close by Ryan Lochte over the last 50 meters to take it in the men's 200-meter free.
Not an especially fast time. 1:49.4 was the time, but again, I think he's at a point where, and I hope to be able to ask him this, he's kind of just working on the little things. Some of the things that maybe he kind of fell off on after that break, after the World Championships, after he got injured. Here's the 150 mark. His stroke just looks a little bit different, a little bit higher in the water. He's got a little bit more tone to him. You know, he's concentrating on more the 100s and 200s now. I don't think he's going to swim the 400 IM this summer. Paul, and David said working those 100s and 200s, he's working on the sprinting part of his stroke, and again, I think it's he's looking at that clock and says, yeah, maybe not happy with the time, but you can never argue with a victory. That's a good swim.
Yeah, good championship swimmer. Ryan Lochte wins it now, and Michael McBroom got in for third. Brian Townsend, who we talked about, may soon be officially an American citizen, as he has represented South Africa and won a gold medal back in 2004. And Ryan Lochte, as mentioned, early November, a very, very serious knee injury in a freak accident, a run-in with a fan, an overzealous fan, if you will. But Ryan joins us now on the deck. And Ryan, nice swim, and obviously a great close off the 150 wall and closing out Brian Townsend. But coming back from that knee injury, Darian Townsend, excuse me. But Ryan, coming off that knee injury, how much of a concern, and did that really scare you as far as it would end your career?
I can't hear you.
Oh, well, that's a problem. Ryan can't hear us down on the deck, so we will try to work that out as best we can. Ryan, thanks so much. We appreciate you coming to join us. We'll sort out our audio issues. Ryan Lochte with a very, very nice swim to close it out in the 200-meter freestyle. Back with more swimming here from Mesa right after this.